Hello everyone. Children, this is the second part, that is part 2 of the chapter 5 factors and multiples, children. Okay children, now let us discuss another topic, that is prime number, children. What is the meaning of prime number, children? A number which has only two factors, that is 1 and the number itself, is called a prime number. Like for example children, 5, 7, 11, 13 are all prime number. Why? Because all are having the only how many factors, children? Two factor, that is 1 and the same number. That is why these numbers are prime numbers, children. And children, 2 is the smallest even prime number. Always remember children, 2 is the smallest even prime number. Now children, here is the list of prime numbers between 1 and 100. Okay children, how many prime numbers are there in between 1 and 100, children? There are 25 prime numbers in between 1 and 100. That is children 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89 and 97, children. So children, how many prime numbers are there? Total 25 prime numbers are there in between 1 and 100. Okay children. Now children, next number is composite numbers. What is the meaning of composite number, children? A number which has more than two factor. Just see, which has more than two factor is called a composite number. Like for example children, 6, 18, 39, 70 are all composite number. Why? Because they all are having more than two factor, That is why these are called composite numbers. Now children, 4 is the smallest composite number. Remember children, 4 is the smallest composite number. And children, if you look the list, what do we see? 1 we do not see in the list, that is of prime number. 1 is not there. So children, 1 is neither prime nor composite. Why? Because 1 is having only one factor. Okay children. Now children, next is twin primes. Two prime numbers. Just see, two prime number. How many prime number? Two prime number whose difference is 2. Just see children, are called twin primes. Again I am repeating, two prime numbers whose difference is 2 are called twin primes. Okay children, like for example 3 and 5. These are two prime numbers, children, and the difference is also 2. Okay children. Next one is, next pair, just see children, 5 and 7, then 11 and 13. Or we are taking in each pair how many prime numbers, children? Two prime number, and this is also a prime number, and the difference is between these two prime numbers 2. Then 7 minus 5 again 2, 13 minus 11 again 2. So everywhere children difference is 2. That is why all the pair of prime numbers are called twin primes. Okay. Now children, next topic, that is prime factorization. Very important topic, children. If you not understand, you will not understand how to find the HCF or LCM. It is very important to understand the meaning of prime factorization. Now children, every composite number, remember, every composite number when expressed as a product, just see, product of what? Prime numbers. Then this product of numbers is called prime factorization. Again I am repeating children, every composite number when expressed as the product of prime numbers, then this product of numbers, just see, product of number is called prime factorization. Like for example children, all the factors of 16 are what? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Now children, out of all this factor, what do we see? 2 is the prime factor of 16. Okay children. Just see, if you find out the prime factors of factors of 16, what do we see? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. These are all factors of 16. Out of these factors, the prime factor is 2. The prime factor is 2. But children, we know that 16 is equal to how many 2 we have to write? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 4 times 2. So children, we can say prime factorization of 16 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. A very important concept, children. Try to understand the meaning of prime factorization. Again I am repeating. First you see the factors of 16 are what? 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. And out of these factors, 2 is the prime factor. 2 is the prime factor, children. Now how many 2 will you take to make 16? How many 2 will you make? How many 2 will you take? Will you multiply to make 16, children? You will take 4 2. Just see 1 2 3 4. So children, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8 to the 16. So this product of prime numbers, that is, see the word product of numbers, product of these prime numbers is called prime factorization of the given number. Like for here 16 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Now children, next topic of discussion is methods of prime factorization, children. So children, there are two methods, factor tree method and second one is division method. Let us try to understand one by one. Okay children. Now children, first one is division method. Let us try to understand, children. Now in this method, these are the steps. Suppose you have to find out the prime factorization of 72. So what will you do, children? First step, divide 72 by a prime number. Okay children, it's a very important step. Second step, children, divide the quotient obtained by a prime number again. Like here 36 is a quotient, and repeat the above steps. These two steps repeat till the quotient 1 is obtained, that is 1 here at last. Okay children, now see here it is shown here how to divide. Suppose you are dividing 72 by the prime number, so you will get the quotient 36. Again divide 36 by a prime number 2, you will get next question 18. Then again divide this 9 by a prime number, that 3 is 9, and at last again divide this 3 by a prime number, that is we will get 1 as the quotient. Now children, look here, these are all prime numbers. Just see, these are all prime numbers. So children, therefore prime factorization of 72, this 72 is equal to what, children? Write all the prime numbers, 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Children, how many is 2? 3 2. Just see, and 2 times 3, 2 times 3. So 2 into 2 into 2, 3 into 3 are prime factorization of 72. Okay children. Now children, second method is factor tree method. This is, children, same like division method, children. Okay, these are also same like division method. Steps are same as in the case of division method, children. Only the difference is here the diagram is different. Okay, that is why it is called factor tree. Why? Because it is looking like a tree. Okay, starting from 72, and these are small branches. Okay, just look here, all small branches are there. That is why it is looking like a tree. So that is why it is called factor tree method. Okay, so same answer, children, you will get the same answer. So no difference is there, children. Okay, now next topic of discussion, children, common factors. It's very important. Try to understand, children. Let us consider two numbers, suppose 24 and 56. Now children, write the factors of 24. Very easily you can write it. That is 1 2 3 4 6 8 12 and 24. Next, find out the factors of 56. So factors of 56 are 1 2 4 7 8 14 28 and 56. Now children, if you see carefully, write the common factor. Okay, just see, I am showing here with the help of this way. Just see, first common factor 1. Okay children, now look children, all the encircled numbers are common factor. Just see, first 1 1, then 2, this 2, and after that children, just see 4 and 4, 8 and 8. All are encircled because these are common to both the line. Now children, therefore common factors are what? 1, the next one is 2, right here 2, third one is 4 and the fourth one is 8. So children, common factors are 1, 2, 4 and 8. Very simple rule children, okay? Now children, we will try to understand the meaning of highest common factor, that is HCF. H stands for highest, C stands for common, F stands for factor. Now children, HCF, what is HCF? Anybody ask you what is HCF? Then what will you say children? It is the largest number. See the word. Largest number which divides the given numbers exactly. Okay children, very important. Try to understand. HCF is the largest number or biggest number which divides the given numbers completely or exactly. Now children, there are three methods to find HCF. First one is common factor method, next prime factorization method, and long division method. Let us try to understand one by one. Now children, common factor method. In this method, these are the steps to be followed by you. First, find all the factors of the given numbers children. First step. Second step, find their common factor, which I discussed before right now. Then third, largest of the common factor is the required HCF. Largest of the common factor is the HCF. Let us just try to understand with the help of example. For find the HCF of 12 and 28. Find the HCF of 12 and 28. Now children, first find out the factors of 12, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Next, write the factors of 28, that is 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 14 and 28. Now children, find out the common factors. Just see, I have shown here 1, then 2, then 4. Okay, these are the common factor 1, 2 and 4. Now children, out of all this common factor, which one is the highest? 4 is the highest one. So that is called HCF. HCF of 12 and 28 is 4. Very simple method children. Okay. Now let us try to understand next method children, prime factorization method. Very important rule. In this method children, we have to see some steps. First, find prime factorization. Okay, as I told before, there are two methods, factor tree method or division method. Children, try to adopt only division method. Next step, take all common factors. Third step, multiply all common factors. And the last one, product obtained in step 3 is the required HCF children. Okay children, is the required HCF. Okay, is the required HCF. Okay, let us try to understand with the help of example. Like, find the HCF of 24 and 32. So children, just find out the prime factorization of 24. Next, prime factorization of 32. So children, prime factors of 24, that is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Just see this one. Then children, prime factors of 32. Look here, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Just see all the numbers. Okay, write this one. First step is done children. Prime factorization of 24 and prime factors of 32. So first step is done. Now children, take out the common factor in both the step. See, 2, first 2, see, second 2, third 2. Okay, now write all the common factor first. Therefore HCF is equal to first 2 right here, second 2 right here, and third 2 also right here. Now multiply all the common factors. Okay children, 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8. So children, 8 is the HCF. 8 is the HCF. I hope you understood the method. Very simple method children to find the HCF by prime factorization method. Now next method is children, long division method. It's a very important method, children. Whenever the number contains more than 5 digits or children more than 3 digits, you will adopt this method. Okay, long division method. Now what are the steps, children, to be followed by you in this method, children? First, divide the greater number by the smaller number. Okay, first step. Second, take the remainder as a divisor. Okay, children, take the remainder as a divisor. Just see. Okay, children, take the remainder as a divisor and divisor as a dividend. Divisor as a dividend. Try to understand, children. Okay. Okay. Remainder as a divisor and the divisor as a dividend. This is the second step. Third step, children, just see, continue the process till we get 0 in the remainder. Continue the above process till we get 0 in the remainder. And the last divisor is the HCF of the given numbers, children. Now, children, let us try to understand with the help of example. Just see, children, find the HCF of 217, 385 and 735. Now, there are 3 numbers given before you and you have to find the HCF of the given 3 numbers, children. So, children, first you find the HCF of any 2 numbers. Okay, so we can let us find the HCF of first, that is 217 and 385. You can choose any 2. Okay, you can choose any 2. Now find the HCF of 217 by and 385. So simple, children, divide 385 by 217, go one time, subtract 217 from 385, that is 168 is the remainder. Now, children, this remainder becomes divisor. Okay, and this divisor 217 now becomes dividend. Just see. Again divide, children, as usual, go one time. So children, write here 168, subtract 49 is the remainder. Now this 49 will become divisor in the next division process and this 168 will become now dividend. Because in the previous it was divisor, now it become dividend. Now children, again divide in the same way, children. How many times will you go? 3 times. So 49 3s are 147, subtract from 168, 21 is the remainder, children. Now 21 becomes divisor in the next division process and 49 becomes here dividend. Okay, go 2 times, children. 21 to the 42, subtract it from 49, you will get 7 as the remainder. Now children, again take 21, that is divisor becomes now dividend, children, and 7 becomes, that is remainder, 7 becomes divisor now. Divide it, 3 times go and subtract 21 from 21, you will get remainder 0. So children, what do we say? You have to continue this process till we get remainder 0. Till you get remainder 0, children. So children, this is the divisor. Okay, last divisor, because so last divisor is the HCF of 217 and 385, that is 7. So the HCF of 217 and 385 is 7, children. I hope you understood. Very simple method, children. Now children, now we find the HCF of 7 and 35. This is the third number which are left. Which one is left in the, if you see the question properly. So children, now you find the HCF of 7. Okay, this is the previous HCF. So write here 7 and the third number, that is 735. Now again divide in the same way, children. Write 735 as the dividend and divide by 7. This is the number here and divide as usual, children. What do we see? Again we get remainder 0. So children, the HCF of 7 and 35, 7 and 735 is 7. Now look here, because this is the last divisor. This is the divisor because we get remainder 0. So children, we will stop at here, stop at this place. So this is the HCF of 7 and 735. So children, HCF of 7 and 735 is 7. Again I am repeating, you have to stop where you get remainder 0, children. Okay, that divisor is called the HCF of the given number. So HCF of 7 and 735 is 7. Now children, therefore, hence the HCF of all the three numbers 217, 385 and 735 is 7. This is the required HCF of all the three numbers. Okay. Now children, there is one more method which I want to share with you, that is shown below, that is called common division method. Okay children, now let us see steps to be followed in this method. First children, arrange the numbers in any order. Okay, this first step, arrange the numbers in any order. Okay children. Second step children, divide the numbers by the lowest common prime number. Just see the word. Divide the numbers by the lowest or smallest common prime number. It means you have to check all the given numbers should be divided by that prime number. Write the quotients below the respective numbers children. Now third step, repeat the above step 2, this step with the quotients obtained. Okay, repeat this step and continue the process till, children just see, continue the process till there are no common prime numbers to divide by. Very simple rule. Okay, continue the process till there are no common prime numbers to divide by. This is the step to be seen by you. And last, product of all common prime numbers or factor is the required HCF. Product of all common prime factors is the required HCF. Like for example children, just see here, find the HCF of 60 and 72. So children, find the HCF of, just see, find the HCF of 60 and 72. So children, we have, as I told before, arrange the numbers in any order. So write here 60, 72. Now divide 62 and 72 both by a prime number. So take the help of rules of divisibility children. So that is 2, write here quotient 30, in the second one 36. Okay, now again you have to see either any prime number which can divide both the numbers, both the quotients. Yes, 2 can divide 30 also and 36 also. So children, divide. Now next quotients are, just see, 15 and 18. Again children, in the third step, again see either any prime number which can divide 15 and 18 both. Yes, that is 3. So 3 5 is 15 and 3 6 is 18. Now children, in the last step, no prime number except 1 can divide 5 and 6 both. So children, will stop at this place. Okay children. So children, we have HCF is equal to, now multiply all these common prime numbers, 2 into 2 into 3, that is equal to 12. Okay children, I hope you understood this method. So this is the all about the discussion. Now children, next part of the video, that is part 3, we will discuss this method, lowest common multiple or least common multiple, that is LCM, in detail in the next part, that is part 3. Thank you.